Well, hello there, Blast Nation. This is I Blast Deer, and I'm coming at you with a little promised video I have coming here. This is an unboxing of something I've purchased for the channel here. First off, I want to start by showing this Amazon find that I got here. I got a nifty carrying case here. It's got broadheads in it that I purchased for the bow that we bought. I'll show you these broadheads and talk about them a little bit. The name of these broadheads, the company is it's A-R-E-Y CVK. I can't pronounce it, don't know how to pronounce it. Archery. A really slick looking broadhead. It's a 3-blade, fixed blade broadhead. It's 100 grains. 3-blade hunting broadhead. It's compatible with crossbow or compound bow. It's a 12 pack. You got 12 come in that pack with that case. These things are sharp, dude. Sharp. End to end, from tip to end, these broadheads are coming in at 2.8 inches long. It's about standard, pretty standard. And your cutting diameter from the furthest tip to the furthest tip on your width, the cutting diameter is going to be 1.17 inches in diameter. It's a pretty good hole if that hits you. It's going to do some damage to you, boys. But yeah, these are going to be really nice if we ever get to go hunting with the bow. They come in a Ziploc bag, not really protected, so be careful when you go pulling them out. But they come with a right nice carrying case here with a foam insert. It's very, very nice. It's got 4 latches to be able to latch it closed, to clamp it closed. Not sure if it'll be watertight, but and then it's got a lanyard here where you could clip it onto your bow bag or whatever you want to do. But that was a nice find. That was a $10 find on Amazon. It's pretty good deal. So, with that being said, let's take a gander here at what I've got right here. Here we go. We've got Sanlida Archery, guys. Sanlida Archery. Dragon X7 series, guys. Been waiting on this. Been wanting a bow for a very long time. Been wanting a bow for a long time. And finally was able to talk to my wife and work it out, and I was able to purchase it. Everything worked out very good. I ordered it on Wednesday afternoon of this week around 3 p.m. And get this, guys, this is how, if you guys don't have Amazon Prime, you guys need to sign up for Amazon Prime. With Amazon Prime, I ordered this bow. It cost me $159.99 with free overnight shipping. Free overnight shipping. I ordered at 3 p.m. Wednesday. Had it delivered. It was delivered, hand delivered to me by 10 a.m. Thursday morning. That's good service, guys. That's good service. I can't complain about that at all. Nothing to complain about with that at all, guys. So, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and start popping this here box open, guys. And we're gonna get into it and see what we got here. You have to forgive me for some extra noise. I'm in my wife's little shop here, and she's got stuff everywhere, and I knock stuff down all the time because, you know. Anyway, first off, we're gonna have, they've sent us some really high quality arrows, it seems to be. It comes with 12 30-inch arrows. 12 30-inch arrows with that black and sharp blue. Really, really slick looking arrows with blue writing. So these arrows are 30-inch arrows, Sanlida Dragon X8 arrows, and they already come pre-installed with 100 grain target points, field tips. Save you some money right there, guys. These are really good feeling arrows. They're gonna fly really nice, really nice. We got a really nice knock on the end of them there. I don't know if you can see that. It's a really, really nice knock. Fletchings look very well placed on the arrow itself. So we're gonna send some down range here. Not right now. I've still got to get a target. I don't have a target, but it comes. They're bubble wrapped 12 arrows with field tips. Got a very nice Sanlida Archery soft bow case. It's very nice. Really doesn't have storage for anything in it other than the bow. No pouches or anything like that. No extra pockets or anything. So it's just basic, but hey, it comes with the bow and it's really nice. You don't even have to use it for the bow if you don't want to. If you need a duffel bag, it'll work for a duffel bag, you know. Set that to the side. Set that to the side. All right, here we got a quiver, if I'm not mistaken. This quiver holds, oh, is that screws? Yes, comes with screws. This quiver should hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 5-arrow quiver. 5-arrow quiver. And it's a quick detach quiver. It's supposed to be. I know what I was doing, which I don't. There we go. Twist it, it comes off. Twist it and snaps right back in. That actually feels pretty solid. That was pretty good. The rubber on this quiver feels kind of stiff, so that's good. You won't have to worry about your arrows popping off. So that's a very well made quiver there. So that's good. And it's got a little hanger here in case you need to pull it off and hang it in your tree stand or whatnot. So let's talk a little bit about this bow. I've got some information on it I want to pass along to you while I keep unboxing things here. So first off, this bow for this set, that's a nice leather strap, a wrist strap to hold the bow to hold the bow. And you got all the Allen wrenches you'll need to set it up and adjust it and everything. And got a little nubby stabilizer. Got a nubby stabilizer here. Screws on, and actually this is what's going to hold this strap on to the bow. But for the whole package is $159.99 on Amazon. With Amazon Prime, you get next day shipping. So we got an arrow puller here. This is really useful. Pull arrows out of the target block. Really nice, really well made silicone. Really nice feeling. But it's $159.99 on Amazon with next day shipping. Like I said, it can't beat. I ordered at 3 in the afternoon on Wednesday. It was to me by 10 a.m. Here's a release. It comes with a pretty decent release, I have to say. It's pretty fully adjustable. Trigger feels good on the release. Yeah, that's going to be a good shooting release. But this bow is a Sanlida 2024 New Dragon X7 compound bow. It's recreational or hunting. It can be used for recreation or hunting. 0 to 70 pounds draw weight with no bow press needed. That's pretty good. You don't have to spend hundreds of dollars on a bow press to adjust your bow draw weight. So that's awesome right there. It's an all aluminum frame, painted black. All aluminum frame, painted black. The bow with all the accessories comes in at 4.1 pounds total. I've never actually held a Matthews bow or some of those big name bows. I've never actually held those, but just from comparison and looking at them, those bows are kind of beefy. They're really, really heavy bows. They're closer to 7, 8 pounds, 10 pounds, those bows. So if this is coming in at 4.1 pounds, this is perfect for the beginning archer, young child, youth, young adult, even adults with handicaps. It's perfect for an adult with a handicap. It really doesn't have that arm strength to pull back a heavy bow or hold up a heavy bow. Most people, okay, so my brother-in-law just had back surgery, right? So his back surgeon has him on restriction, can't lift anything over 5 pounds. He can still shoot the bow because the draw weight will adjust all the way down to 0 pounds of draw weight. So he would be able to pull the bow back at 0 pounds of draw weight, and the bow only weighs 4.1 pounds. I mean, there you go right there. Somebody with back injuries, perfect bow for them. But moving right along here, draw length, fully customizable draw length in 1/2 inch increments. It'll adjust down to 17 inches of draw length, all the way up to 31 inches of draw length. And then once again, no bow press needed to adjust any of the poundage or your lengths. No bow press needed. And it's in 1/2 inch increments when you're changing it. Axle to axle on the bow. Axle to axle, the bow comes in at, that doesn't sound right. Axle to axle doesn't come, it's not going to come in at 30 inches. That's more like, I think that's more like 3 foot. Anyway, I'll get back to you and let you know what axle to axle is on it. But anyway, here's our bow rest, our arrow rest right here. It's a really nice looking arrow rest. It's made out of composite material. It's like a really hard plastic. It's not metal I don't think so. It feels more hard plastic for bow rest. So the manufacturer claims 300 foot per second coming from the factory. You could with the right arrows, you could get 300 plus feet per second. You could get higher with paired with the right arrows. This is an awesome package, guys. Really awesome package. Really awesome package. You get the high quality bow. Like I said, you get high quality bow. You get your arrow rest. You get your stabilizer. You get your release. You get your strap. You get your 5-pin bow sight. 5-pin bow sight is illuminated. I'm fixing to show you this right now. And it has a level on it. Here's our 5-pin bow sight. So you're supposed to be a plastic piece in here. Piece of plastic is supposed to keep your battery from cutting on and stuff. You have to remove, I think. Maybe not, I don't know. Here we go. Let's take this cap off. Here's our patcher. may have to do some reading to figure out how to turn it on actually, because that's definitely not. Yeah, I'll have to read up and figure out how to turn the light on, because I'm not sure how to turn it on. But anyway, still yet, very nice bow sight, 5-pin bow sight. Also comes with the mounting screws for it. Once again, there's your bow sight, 5 pins. Very nice. And you don't have to use this sight. You can add another sight onto it. A different sight onto the bow. 100% you can do that. And have a bow stand for the bow. Very nice bow stand. Really well made. Wait a minute. So, without further ado, here is our Sanlida Archery Dragon X7. This is what we're looking at, guys. Really nice, slick frame. Really slick. Comes with your peep sight already put in. Already got a peep sight in it. So, in order to adjust your draw length, guys, I'm going to show you here. You got screws, you got a screw here that you'll take out, and you'll back this screw up right here. Don't take it all the way out because it's got a nut on the back. And you see you've got 17 to 31.5 inch increments here. So you'll set, right now it's set at 27 inches. I may need to bump it up to about 29. I'm not 100% sure. I've got to figure out what my draw length is. But that's how you're going to be able to adjust your draw length on both sides. Both sides have that. So this is where your arrow rest is going to be right here. This is where the arrow rest will go to. And your sight will mount up right here. Let me put the phone back down because I know I can't see what you guys are seeing, and it's not going to be very good quality. But your arrow's got your sight's going to bolt up here. Arrow rest is going to bolt up right here. Your weight adjustment, these screws on the limbs, all the way. I don't know what it's actually set at right now, but if you tighten these all the way down, you're going to be at 70 pounds of draw weight, pretty much in a roundabout kind of way. So that's all that came in the box. Now we're going to work on getting our rest and our arrow rest and our sight attached to our bow. That's what we're going to work on right now. Wish me luck. I've never put a bow together before, but we're fixing to try. But first, I want to show you. That is not bad. That is not a bad pull at all. That's not bad at all. And that's a very nice. That's very nice. I might not have to adjust draw length at all. I may not have to adjust draw length at all, guys. That's very nice. Awesome. That actually felt really good pulling back. Really good. Excuse me, guys. Let me get something to drink. Gotta drink some starry. Gotta have some starry, guys. Alright. Here we go with our Whisker biscuit. Our biscuit. We got our biscuit. Let's see if I can figure it, get you a better sight on what I'm doing here. Sorry, I'm recording this on my phone, so it's a little tricky, guys. A little tricky. Sorry, I'm having to picture in my head what this is going to look like. That's going to be just like that. We're going to want to push it as far forward as we can push it. We're going to do it about right there. That's what we're going to do. Really nice hardware comes with this. Comes with a washer and Allen keys. So for time purposes right now, I'm not going to add blue Loctite to this screw. I'll come back later and add Loctite to it because I don't want it to move. So I'll come back a little later on and add some Loctite to it to hold it in place. Because I don't think that I have any Loctite at the moment. I'll have to purchase some Loctite. I might get it on Amazon. Ha! Tighten that down really well. This doesn't look right to me. Let's see what this is going to look like here. Oh, that fit in there very nice. It's way off. I'm just adjusting the left to right on the arrow rest. I'm trying to anyway. left to right just does not look right to me. So I don't know, it might be okay. Might be okay. Might be alright. Let's tighten that right down. We have to read up on how to make adjustments to it and stuff. Like I said, this is my first time with a bow. A complicated bow with sights and ARS and all that. I had the little cheap Walmart bows and stuff like that when I was growing up. The bear archery bow and stuff like that. Just real small stuff, but never nothing fancy. A real hunting bow or anything. So, we've got our ARS installed. We'll have to tweak it a little bit. Now, let's install our sight. Again, a 5-pin sight. It's going to go roughly about right here. So there is a plastic tab in here. Is what it says. It says, please remove plastic tab before use or it will not work. It comes with 3 little T90 batteries. So I don't see a little plastic piece in here anywhere. That's the plastic there. It's got to be the plastic piece. It went. It's out. All else fails, add a little PSI to it. Add a little air to it, and it'll come out. Every time. Well, I say every time, not every time. Oh yeah, there it is. It's working. Now I can show you this. Ooh. Lights it up like a Christmas tree, and it's got a level on there on the sight, a bubble level. That's awesome. That's awesome. Awesome. Really nice. So there's 3 different settings that there's 3 sets of holes you can mount with mount this sight. I'm going to put it in the first set of holes, and I may have to move it. I don't know. Neither one of those Allen wrenches that I have there are that size that I need, so I have to open up our other pack of Allen wrenches that it gave us. My wife's coming in the door. Hello. You're getting recorded. Don't be saying the nasty stuff. That's not how that goes. Those holes are for the whisker biscuit. I mean, not the whisker, but the quipper attachment. So these holes here are, if I'm not mistaken, I think this hole here. Because these two holes are not threaded. These two holes are threaded. I have to think for a second. And up there, that's not going to be allowed to come up. Put that right there, that's not. Is it supposed to mount on the back side there? How does it mount? Bear with me, guys, I've got to find some instructions. These things are not looking the way I anticipate them supposed to be looking. If it's in English, please be in English. Yay, it's in English. Let's see. Assemble the site, page 14. So this supposed to go on the back side. Okay. That's why that didn't look right. I've got it on the wrong side. Oh, dokey, I'm cooking with gasoline now. I know what's going on. Make sure I know what's going on. Yes, I know what's going on. Together backwards. It's putting it about the backwards. I was fixing to have some problems, guys. That's why you should always read your instructions. Never just assume you know what you're doing. Right. Oh yeah, that's more in line with the string now. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, that's in line with the string now. Okay, that makes more sense. Always read the instructions. That's how that's going to go. So for an experienced bowman, it would not take this long. But this being my first time ever, I'm having to feel my way through what I'm doing here. Quiver, where did the packet go? There's those screws right there. make sure I'm putting things in the right spot, guys. Bear with me. That's done. I don't know what I'm doing. It came with 4 screws in. I don't know. It's got 4 screws, 2 screw holes. I don't know which screws to use. And it's not really clear in the instructions on what screws to use. And I can't get the package open. Fingers ain't working. Got it. I'm assuming these screws, probably the longer screws. So before I do that, I need to tighten my sight down. My sight's not tight. I need to snug it on down. And like I said, I'll come back later and Loctite them. I'll Loctite everything down. Snug. But for the experienced person that knows what they're doing, this bow really isn't that hard to put together. I'm just trying to make sure I'm doing it right because I've never done it before. That's why it's taken me 45 minutes so far to do this. Experienced bow person, someone experienced with a bow, should only take them 15 minutes maybe to put all this on. And 10 minutes of that is probably finding their Allen wrenches or their tools. So I'm assuming that these short screws are to mount the quiver onto a bow without a sight. You wouldn't need a long screw for that. This is what we got, guys. This is what we got. Should be about perfect on the draw length. Draw weight's not bad either. I like the draw weight on it. bypass that right there. That's stiff. Stiff plastic. Oh yeah. Right. Still got to mount our stabilizer. And our, let's see, let's try this out. We got our bow stand here. Our stabilizer is going to mount right here. But before we do that, we have our wrist strap that has to go on there too. Now, the wrist strap, it's a good thing to have. You don't actually have to run it if you don't want to run a wrist strap, but they provided it, so I use it. The wrist strap is going to go like so. I need to adjust that a little bit. Further up on the arrow, fits snugly in there. The release isn't opening it up all the way, I don't think. Yeah, this release isn't opening all the way. Maybe it is. let's take the arrow off just in case something happens with the release and it's not as should be. Let's take the arrow off right there. Never dry fire a bow, guys. It will blow your bow up. Never dry fire a bow. That's pretty much perfect drawing at 27 inches. I shouldn't have to adjust my draw. There's not a lot of back wall there. A lot of back wall. Bow's not heavy at all. Like I said, coming in at 4.1 pounds. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm happy with the purchase. I'm happy with the purchase. I had to do a little bit of shooting on it. Tune it in, tune it up. I give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. It's pretty good bow for pretty much bang for your buck. Pretty good bang for your buck there. Okay, maybe it's just a little bit tough to get that on there. Shouldn't be as difficult there. Slip it on right there just like that. Unfortunately, I can't shoot the bow today. I don't have a target. I've got to go get a target. But here we are, guys. We're looking at our Sanlida Archery Dragon X7 compound bow. $159 on Amazon, guys. $159 on Amazon. Can't beat that. Anywhere you go, you won't find a bow of this quality. For 159 bucks. You're not gonna find it. I challenge you to find a bow of this quality for 159 bucks, guys. I challenge you. But unexperienced archer, never bought a bow, never had a bow of my own other than the little kids bows, little kids Walmart Bear archery bows. That's all I've ever had. It's taken me roughly an hour. That's with explaining stuff and showing stuff off and all that, and rambling and talking and not knowing what I was doing. It's taken me roughly an hour to get everything ready to shoot, ready to sight in. Completely put together, ready to sight in, guys. That's not bad. If you're experienced with a bow and assembling a bow, maybe 10-15 minute job, guys. $159.99. Might say 160 bucks. 160 bucks on Amazon. You can't beat it, man. Not for everything it come with. You cannot beat that. All in on the bow, I'm 170 bucks because I bought a $10 pack of broadheads that I showed at the beginning of the video. Oh, and about 10 minutes worth of that was showing off the broadheads and taking stuff out of the, and another 30 or 45 minutes of it was taking stuff out of the box. So not really bad for an hour video, and I've rambled and all that too. But hey, if you guys liked this video and you want to see more unboxing and talking about stuff that I've acquired, I've got a couple other things that I've bought that I'm gonna have to do videos on to show you guys. They're pretty cool. I've told a couple of people about them, and they said, man, I'd like to see that. But if you guys would like to see more like this, you like reviews and you like unboxings and stuff like that, let me know in the comments, guys. I'm always willing to do whatever you guys want me to do. I just need to know what you guys are interested in and what you guys want to see and what you guys want to see me do. But you guys, when you're letting me know all this stuff too, keep in mind this stuff costs real money. Costs real money to do, so don't get wild with it. If it's feasible and it's something I'm interested in, yeah, I'll be happy to purchase it. I'll be happy to try it out. I'll be happy to let you guys know what I think about it. And heck, something like this, I might be, once I've done my video and reviewed it and all, I might be willing to do a giveaway on it. You never know, guys. Sky's the limit. This is a new avenue in the channel, and I kind of like it because I get to play with new toys. You guys get to experience stuff without having to spend your money. So hey, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, follow us so you can keep up with what we got going on. We got big things going on in the channel. We've got roughly about 75 members now, and well, between 50 and 75 members. Member counts went down a little bit, but it'll bounce back. If you guys would like to be a member of the channel, you can become a member for only 99 cents, guys. You can find 99 cents in your couch cushions. But anyway, without further ado, guys, I thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to the next week or so. I've got another project coming in that I've ordered. I'll be revealing it. It's not as complicated to put together and stuff, so it won't be as long of a video, but it'll be way cool, guys. It's gonna be way cool. I'm telling you, it's gonna be way cool. It's scheduled to be delivered around the 16th. So anyway, I appreciate you guys. God bless you. I love you, and I'll see you guys next time.